Okay, my skincare girlies, we know we love to dib and dab and try out all the products. Today's video, I want to focus on the really core foundational ingredients that have made the biggest difference in my skin. Things I've been doing for over 15 years now. My skin coming at you without Botox, injectables. I've had no surgeries, not even anything really significant in the laser category. I'm getting ready to do that though. But I want to talk about those foundation products that I feel are going to give us the biggest result with consistent use. Let's get into it. We cannot even begin to have a conversation about skincare without talking about UV damage, sun damage. It is the number one thing that will age us, that will cause sunspots, that will cause deeper wrinkling, and potentially can even cause skin cancers. So that's not what this video is about, but I have to mention it. Everything I'm going to talk about means nothing if I'm not protecting my skin from UV damage. My absolute go-to holy grail is the Lightsaber. The reason I love this one so much, I do use the tinted formula. It's a very, very light tint. Most days, it's all I wear. I might put some bronzer on top of this, and I'm good to go. The reason I love it is the formula is so light and moussey. It buffs right into my skin like a beautiful skincare. Also has niacinamide in it. I'm not going to go off on a big tangent here, but I love it so much. And the kicker, DNA repair enzymes. So not only am I protecting my skin from the number one ager, the sun, but I'm also going in and repairing previous damage. I will put some money into this product so I can keep it on my skin. I don't buy foundations. I don't buy anything else. I just focus on keeping my skin from further damage and aging. So now that that's out of the way, the absolute top ingredient that's backed by science, that's backed by dermatologists and everyone and their grandmother is tretinoin. Now, I do use the Altrino tretinoin, which is prescribed by a provider. For those who don't want to go through the prescription process, Photozyme GFS Plus, and this is their 1% retinol formulation, is also a gorgeous alternative. This is an encapsulated retinol, so it's one step below the potency of tretinoin, a full-strength prescription tretinoin. But what's great about this, it's really formulated with some nice emollients and moisturizers, so it's very buffering, so perfect for the neck. But it also, again, has a DNA repair enzymes in there, so it's going in and helping with previous sun damage. So something I've been adding into my Tret routine, which I always used to shy away from, is a nice, gentle, daily exfoliant. Now, if you have dry skin like me or sensitized skin from the Tret or retinol use, it's scary to think about exfoliating, but if we can get a gentle one, it really, really increases, it like 10x's the results of my Tret use. I just find that I'm getting a more illuminated, more sort of bounce back of shine, and there's some ingredients in here to help with pigmentation, to help keep melasma, sunspots at bay, and a brighter complexion is a more youthful, bouncy, healthy looking complexion. So I discovered the Lemieux Perfect Renewal Pad. It comes with the serum separately and the pads in a jar, and then you mix them together when you get them. Even as a dry-skinned, using tretinoin or retinol every night can use this daily. So gentle. There's also like licorice root, a couple of good tyrosinase inhibitors. So it's going to inhibit the pigment from coming up. So previous sun damage, certainly keeping new sun damage at bay, and basically brightening and tightening. I find that that really amps up my Tret and retinol results. And if you're like a lot of us, it's very hard to use a Tret and sometimes even a retinol serum on the neck without getting irritated. My neck will just become red and inflamed. So I like a really thick and sort of hyper nutrient formula to go in there and do some extra care on my neck. This is an eye cream by Allies of Skin. Now, in my book, an eye cream is always great on the neck. Very similar formulations. They're made thicker. The formulations are made thicker. This skin is thinner. Skin is thinner under the eye and on the neck. Not as much porosity, not as many pores. There's a lot of differences, and it's why the skin can be so highly irritable. So I have been loving going ahead and using this on the neck, and I might use this to buffer. And then later on, I can go ahead and use my retinol or maybe a bakuchiol. I have to go very gentle on the neck, but it's an absolutely gorgeous formula, and that's just really been helping me lock in some nutrients, some moisture, some really good ingredients in here. Peptides, peptides are helping signal for collagen regeneration too. It's not like Tret, but it is an alternative. So here's a great alternative if you're just finding Tret is absolutely blowing your skin away. So desert island situation, I've only got 3 products I can choose from. I'm going to pick a gorgeous SPF like the Lifesaver, which I really most days use as my moisturizer. It's beautiful ingredients, it's got niacinamide, and I've got those DNA repair enzymes. The other thing is I am going to want a lovely retinol formulation that is going to go in and regenerate collagen, reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Photozyme is great because it's got the DNA repair enzymes in addition, so I'm getting that benefit of going back and healing, repairing previous damage. And then the OG of all time is going to be a tretinoin formula. The reason I stick with Altrino is it has that gorgeous glycerin humectant base, and a little pea size of this easily spreads all over my face. The absolute OG when it comes to helping fine lines and wrinkles from forming, helping boost the collagen cycle to keep our collagen cycle young as it tends to slow down with time, elastin production, and even staving off skin cancer. It's amazing. So definitely the highest praise for my Tret in my routine. Those would be my 3 desert island products / ingredients. Okay, you guys, I will meet you down in the comments. Let me know what your OGs are. You have any questions or you just want to say hi, I'll see you down there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.